Hello, welcome to Hey Everybody, That's My Kid, the Anna episode. Again, this is for Kelly and I, so be prepared for some bragging. If that doesn't turn you off, here are my top 5 youth sports memories of Anna where I wanted to stand up and yell, Hey everybody, that's my kid. Anna was a big dancer and clearly the best in her little troupe through 2nd or 3rd grade, and then all of a sudden wanted to try sports, and it was a great fit. She's very athletic with a great attitude for it, improving each season, and in 7th grade she was named Athlete of the Year in her junior high. But not being one particular moment, that didn't make the list. Number 1, 4th grade. It's maybe her 2nd year in softball, and Dad is now the coach. She ends up spraining her wrist at school, which is a story in and of itself, and she had to miss a game or two. Dying to get back to the games, she tried swinging the bat with just her right hand, and turns out she can hit the ball. So we let her play, and she was still getting on base pretty regularly. Pitching may have been my favorite, as she could throw strikes with her healthy right hand, but couldn't field it with her injured left wrist. She gets a ground ball right back up the middle, and she stops it with her foot, picks it up, and throws her out. But not only did she stop it, it was more like a kicked it to a stop. To this day, there are people in Palatine that know her as that little girl that could bat one-handed. Number 2, Anna played a few years of basketball and had the best pure shot in town. But the opportunities didn't come all that often. Then one game, she came off the bench with a minute or two left in the first quarter, and she knocks down 2 open jumpers from the same spot to get 4 early points and better her average in about 25 seconds. She comes back out in the second quarter, and now the defense is a little tighter on the girl who just knocked down 2 shots. She gets the ball on the wing, same spot where she drained them, and does a quick fake, dribbles once to her left with her left hand, and knocks down another shot. Looked like she's done it her whole life. She ended with 10 or 12 points for her career best. Number 3, Dad thinks softball has been Anna's best sport, although that's quickly being surpassed by volleyball. But in 7th grade, we got a good suggestion from a friend on tweaking her swing, and she caught fire, hitting line drives like crazy. Her best game was at Mellis Park, and aside from pitching a couple of solid innings, as she always does, she had a single, double, a couple walks, and a legit home run, hitting one, lining one into the gap, and back to the fence. In that league, the outfielders rarely get much action, much less have to run back to the fence to field one. It was amazing. My 1-year soccer coaching career was probably 1 year too long, but my record stands for itself as we reached the championship game and battled all the way to a tie game, including 1 overtime period of game action. The shootout is upon us, and we need a goalie ready to handle the pressure, and there's one girl I want in the goal. Most girls are shying away from that big spot, but Anna is clearly up to the task and battles to another tie in the first round. All year she had been taking turns being goalie with a couple other girls, but they had no interest in being goalie for this pressure-packed shootout, so Anna ran back out there again for the second overtime. While we lost by 1, I was so proud of how she went out there with no fear and gave it her best. Volleyball is now her best sport, and I can't wait to see her play over the next couple of years. The junior high team kind of struggled, and we went to Thomas looking for our first match win. She always starts out serving because 1, she's good at serving, and 2, being the setter, she moves right into her spot after serving. South is always tough, so it's a tough place to look for your first win. Well, she went on to serve 24 in a row on our way to a 25-1 win. She's not doing a dominant jump serve, just similar to pitching in softball, just knows where to put it and how to move it around, and has the athletic ability to deliver. Against South, too. I wanted to stand up and yell, Hey, South, that's my kid.